we're going to start multiplying binomials, and we're going to just, if I had 2 plus 3x, is that a monomial or a binomial?
Binomial.
Okay, and when we were multiplying before, we've been multiplying polynomials by monomials. And so if I did a 6 right here, we would just do the distributive property. This is a monomial, okay? And we're going to multiply here, and we're going to go 12
plus 18.
Yes. And so we're going to do now, we're going to move to 2 binomials. So if I had 2x plus 3, that's a binomial. And I had another binomial. Let's do x minus 5, okay? All we have to do is do the distributive property 2 times. We're going to do it once for the 2x, and then next for the 3.
Oh!
And then we're going to combine like terms. So you had to know how to combine like terms before you could do this, okay? So if I have, that one's going to be 2x. Be very careful. Make sure you put the squared in there, okay? And then we're going to do this here. And that'll be minus 10. And then x, okay? Then I like to do, I call these my rainbows when I draw those, so that they don't get confused with all those ones on top. I now move to the bottom.
Yeah.
Okay? That's going to be plus 3x. And then that's going to be
minus 15.
Very good. And then if you did it in that order, and if they're in the same order where we have something x and a number, and something x and a number, your like terms are going to be sticking together right there in the middle. Usually that's how they write them in the textbooks. We're going to have our 2x to the second comes down. Combine those, and that becomes
13x.
Be very careful, there's a negative.
Oh, thank you for pointing that out. It'd be, for adding, it'd be negative 7.
Yes. And then bring down my minus 15.
15.
We took 2 binomials. We multiplied them together. We combined their like terms, and it turned into what?
No, a trinomial.
Very good. It turned into a trinomial. Let's do that one again. And they're going to actually use an acronym called Foyle. Okay? Foyle stands for first. O stands for outer. I don't think there's 2 T's on outer. I stands for inner. And L stands for last.
Okay. So I just remember the order of how it
Right. Now, if you do the distributive property like I did, it won't matter if we do it together. But let's do another one like that. Let's do one from your homework. X plus 4, excuse me.
X minus 6.
And x minus 6.
Okay.
So the word first means I'm going to do the 2 first ones together. Okay. And that makes x squared. The next one's the O, which are the outer ones, which is this one that I did like that one before, the 2 outer ones.
Negative, so minus x, 6x, that's
Very
what I
good.
meant to say.
And then
x6.
Very good. And then the I is inner, so it's going to be the same one I did before, was these 2 here.
4x.
And then the last were the 2 ones in the very back.
Negative 2.
Be careful, we're multiplying.
Oh, thank you very much. Negative 24.
Very good. Okay, because they had them in the same order, the x and an x with a number and x with a number, these are together in the middle. So I can bring down my x squared.
Negative 2.
Negative 2x.
X minus 24.
Very good, and we turned into a... I'm going to make that smaller so I can fit my 24 in there. 24. Okay, we turned it into a trinomial. Yay! Let's do another method, and it's called, they're going to have the vertical method, but that one's is okay, but I'm going to show you this grid method, because we're going to use this when we work our way backwards in a little while. And so I'm going to do it with that one we did earlier with the 2x plus 3 and the x minus 5. And so you could draw the box like they do, or you could just draw that, okay?
Yeah.
And so we're going to put each term, we're going to put that one across here, and then these down here, And make sure you put the negative with the 5. Do you remember when you were learning your times tables and a long time ago, and they might have in some book or some teacher or somebody gave you one of those little cheat sheets, and then to find the answer, you would find the grid where they meet, like your 5s and your 10s, and you'd come together to find.
Yeah.
That's what you're going to do here. So the box that's right here is going to be your 2x and your x put together. So this will be your 2x squared.
Okay.
Okay, this one is your 3 and your x come together there to make 3x. Okay? And then this one comes together with your 5, negative 5 and your 2x to make negative 10x. And then this one is going to be your 3 and your negative 5 come together for negative 15. The nice thing about this is if, like we had before, if you have an x and a number and an x and a number, your like terms should be on the diagonal. Okay?
Cool.
And so then we just bring out the extra, the 2x squared. We bring down that negative 15, and then we put these together to make that negative 7x. And there is our answer. Okay?
Oh, okay.
I would like you to try at least 2 of your problems with this so that you'll get used to this, because this one is going to make it really nice when later we have to go backwards. Eventually, they're going to give you this polynomial, because eventually they're going to give you this polynomial here and ask you to find the 2 factors that made them, okay?
Oh, okay.
And if we have this box right here, this box method, we can put pieces in and find out what the original ones were, okay? So try at least 2 of them. If you want to do all of them that way, that's fine. But you can do the Foyle if you need to remember which one goes first, or just this double distributed property is the same as Foyle.
I like the double distributed property.
And so you just take that first one, do it twice, the last one do it twice, and it's the same as the Foyle. Just we have a word for it for those who can't remember, okay? All right, it looks like we're done.
Yay!
Yay.